Hello Virgo, it is Lisa, and here is your May 12th to 18th, 2025 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below this video. Okay, so Virgo, let's see what's in store for you this week. The overall message for you this week is the Queen of Swords, all about clear communication. It is about clearly communicating your message, what is happening with you, making sure you have clear communication in texts and emails, if you're signing any contracts. Same thing if you're receiving any of that, make sure that there's clear communication. If there's something that you're misunderstanding or, make sure you have a full conversation about it. Don't take it, get triggered, and then, freak out or whatever. Just clear up the communication. It's all about that. If you are doing communication in this form or any other kind of social media form or anything like that, make sure you're clearly stating your message. If you're, talking in work or a career and have to communicate something, make sure you're clearly communicating what it is you want. And for the people around you, make sure that you're clearly communicating your intentions, where you're heading, all of that kind of stuff. So this week is all about clear communication. If you are trying to manifest, it is about clearly communicating with the universe to manifest what it is you want. Even if you're not 100% sure what it is you want, it is about putting out a general sense of what you want. I want financial success, the best way that I can get it. I want the best person for me, or whatever it is. Instead of being like very specific about certain things, because here's where, I have issues sometimes I have issues with vision boards, because I think they're good in a lot of ways, but in some ways it can kind of limit our thinking, because we could be like, this is what I want, but then you might want more. So you always have to add, this is where I'm heading and I'm open to receiving more, right? And more to you may be different than more to me, but it's being open to because you can confuse the universe if you're like, I only want this, I want this little tiny house, because you're kind of limiting your thinking, and you're thinking, okay, it's sort of, I guess the best way to explain it is, I always say this as when it comes to manifesting is, if you say, oh, you know what, I need $500,000. I don't need to win the 50 million. I just want $500,000 or even $1 million just to kind of feel comfortable. I don't need the 50 million. That's limiting your thinking. And the universe could be going, well, you're meant to have the 50 million. So why are you limiting your thinking? Now we're confused. Like, do you want the 50 million or don't you want the 50 million? Right? So, because what you put out is what you get back. And it's all about, I'd love to have $1 million, but hey, if I'm meant to have the 50, then bring it on, right? So it's all about being open, or if I'm meant to have more, be open to that. So make sure when you're manifesting that you're open to more, the right thing, the perfect thing for you, rather than limiting that manifesting. So be very clear when you're doing that. So then what is the challenge this week? The challenge is your hopes and dreams, and that they're not happening. Some people, they may be happening and you have to kind of communicate things, but it feels very much like, and it's interesting because a lot of cards for a lot of the other signs are kind of similar in different ways, where it's kind of like you're trying to reach a goal and it's just not kind of happening yet, because we're in the process of making things happen. So this kind of really feels like you need to communicate in order to make your hopes and dreams come true. And without that clear communication, you're kind of blocking it, right? You're not putting it out to the universe. You're not communicating it like almost like an affirmation to things to make it happen. Like, I'm going to do this. This is what I'm, doing, whether it's I'm moving forward in my career or I'm doing this. So you get that accountability because you're putting it out into the universe, right? And to the people around you. So they know what you're doing. And then it stops the block that's happening, because there feels like for some people out there, there may be a block with things that are happening. So it is all about communication, and that will remove the block. So what do you need to focus on this week? It is about perseverance. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and keep going forward. And then it will all kind of come together. Some people, it may be that you need a break. You need to take a mini break. Could be a weekend, long weekend. It could be an actual vacation that you need a break, but then you come right back at it. If you're working on a project or something, it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to take a step back, take a deep breath, and then I'm going to get back at it, right? Say if it's about health, for example, and you've been working, you're not seeing the results, you've kind of plateaued. Sometimes it takes, having a break from what you're doing and then moving forward again, right? So you don't give up, you don't, throw in the towel with whether it's in any area of your life, and you just say, you know what, I'm going to take a break and I'm going to get going again. Might come at it at a different angle, or just need the break and then I'm going to go. Because this card is all about being battle worn. And it's like, okay, I've gone through enough. I've been working hard. Now I need this break to move forward, right? It's also about not being so hard on yourself, right? When you're trying to move forward, trying to do certain things, you need to stop being so hard on yourself and give yourself a break. So then you can, say, okay, you know what? Yeah, I might have not have been doing that, and I might have been doing this, or I was miscommunicating. So now I'm going to stop that, and now I'm going to move forward. So you just have to give yourself a break so you can move forward. And then what do you not see coming in? It is the Three of Wands, which is all about letting go of the past and being in the now. Really kind of being in the now, focusing on the now, doing what you have to do right now in order to move forward. So you're not looking too far into the future and you're not looking backwards. And then again, this card is about being open to what the universe is bringing. It's kind of like, okay, I'm here in the now, I'm doing what I need to do, I'm present in the now, and I'm open to what's coming and all those good things. So very interesting reading. It is a bit of a process this week, but just watch your communication. Make sure you're clearly communicating. Take a deep breath in and then keep going. Okay. Thank you so much, Virgo, for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that really helps. If you enjoyed my video, if you could subscribe, that would be truly amazing. Really appreciate it. That really helps grow my channel. Really, really thank you. Have a fabulous week, Virgo, and I will talk to you soon.